Franco Colapinto hoping to get himself into Q2. He's been out in Q2 for I think the last few times, but now he's not going through to Q2 today because he spun at the exit of club and he's gone into the barriers and out of qualifying. That is what happened to the young Argentine Franco Colapinto, crashing into club, and that is why the Alpine driver is out of qualifying, and that is a huge shame for Franco Colapinto in his 6th race of the season, spinning at club.
Yeah, sorry, I lost every year. Alright, that shall up something, it just went over here.
Can I go again or not?
Negative. Need to watch. Got no fuel.
Charles Leclerc is Hamilton's teammate right because of the line, and he goes 8th fastest. Hamilton is down in 12th and in the garage. That's a little bit in the danger zone, but we'll see if anyone can stop him. Isaac Hadjar does. He goes 8th fastest in the Racing Bulls. What about his teammate Liam Lawson, who's finishing in an incredible 6th last time out in Austria, and he goes 14th behind Hamilton though, so Hamilton should be safe. Carlos Sainz, meanwhile, quickest in the first sector. He could knock Gabriel Bortoleto out. Bortoleto was in the points last time out in Austria. He's out in Q1 as Carlos Sainz goes 8th fastest, and it's now down to Pierre Gasly to see if he can knock one of the stars of Austria, Liam Lawson, out of qualifying. Gasly rounding the final corner. Does he get into Q2? Yes, he does. 15th fastest for Pierre Gasly, and he knocks out Liam Lawson in Q1. The Frenchman puts his car 15th.
I'm wrong, bro. I have no idea what happened.
So Lawson, Bortoleto, Stroll, Hulkenberg, and the man who caused the crash, Franco Colapinto, out in Q1. Kimi Antonelli is hoping to get this lap in and get into Q3. Tsunoda does. He goes 10th fastest, but surely others are going to go better than that and knock Tsunoda out, surely. The 2 Ferraris are done because they've gone to the top of the timing page out of nowhere. Good pace from them. Kimi Antonelli is hoping that he's got enough pace to get into the top 10. Hadjar can't. He goes 11th fastest. He's out. Ocon's already 13th. He's out as well. But now it's down to the likes of Antonelli. Albon's out as well in only 12th fastest. As we are watching Antonelli, Gasly goes 9th fastest for Alpine and knocks Yuki Tsunoda out of qualifying. What about Kimi Antonelli? He's coming out of club now and out to the line. Does he get into Q3? Yes, he does. 8th fastest for Kimi Antonelli. Pushes Carlos Sainz out of qualifying, and George Russell backs out of his lap because he is safe. Both Mercedes on the brink, but they're both through. So Sainz, Tsunoda, Hadjar, Albon, and Esteban Ocon are the 5 drivers out in Q2. The 2 Ferraris at the top. Max Verstappen is looking good. Is it going to be good enough to fight for pole? We will see. Verstappen crosses the line with a 1:25.2. That's provisional pole at the moment, but it might go to this man, the championship leader, Oscar Piastri. Purple first sector, purple middle sector. Is this going to be another pole for Oscar Piastri? He crosses the line, and it is pole at the moment for Oscar Piastri, and the first man into the 124s so far this weekend. Here's Lando Norris. The fans are cheering him on. Norris on the front row only misses out on pole by just under 0.2 of a second from his teammate Oscar Piastri. What about George Russell, who was on pole here last year? Can he fight for it again this year? Russell crosses the line only 4th. And Verstappen's avoid of the cars is so difficult as we see the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc going only 4th fastest, 3/10 off pole. Hamilton goes to the front row. Wonderful lap from the Ferrari man. He's always well around his track, and he's back on the front row in the fight for pole as Alonso goes 7th. Look at the speed from the McLarens here. Lando Norris fastest in the middle sector. Is this the lap that will deliver pole position to Lando Norris? He's never been on pole at his home Grand Prix. Is this going to be pole for him? Lando Norris out of club now. Is it pole for Silverstone for Norris? No! He misses out by 100th and a half. He's not on pole here at Silverstone. This man Oscar Piastri can, and he's at a moment coming out of club. Piastri misses out, but look at Hamilton. He's in contention. A 10th off of Piastri onto the middle sector. Lewis Hamilton, last year's race winner, is looking to take pole away from the McLarens. Lewis Hamilton out of the last corner. Can he take his first ever pole for Ferrari? No, he can't. Only 4th fastest for Hamilton. He doesn't take pole, but this man can. Verstappen is fastest in the first sector. Now let's see what the middle sector is like for Verstappen. He's way up. What a lap Max Verstappen is on. This is surely going to be pole for the reigning world champion. Out of Stowe for the final time and down towards Vale. Max Verstappen looking to take pole position number 44 in his career. His 4th pole of the year. Does Verstappen do it here at Silverstone? Yes, he does. Max Verstappen out of absolutely nowhere pulls off an absolute scorching lap and takes his 4th pole of the season. What about that? From Verstappen, how did he do that?
You went motor racing, Max. That's pole position. Great job.
Yes! Oh, that is simply lovely.
That is what we saw from Oscar Piastri having a moment coming into club, and that is the moment that cost him pole here at Silverstone. And this is Lando Norris going way over the curb, and that is how he lost out on pole. But the McLarens will be hoping to challenge Max for the win tomorrow. And this is Lewis Hamilton, who was also in the mix for pole, coming out of the and he dipped the tyre on the curb, and that's made him lose a lot of time, and that's why he and his teammate only ended up 5th and 6th on the grid. Max Verstappen, he will lead the field to green on Sunday's race. What a lap that was from the Flying Dutchman. He will start on pole for the home British Grand Prix.